Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Of course, Eternal Tome has had a rework in the June update, but don't worry, Quad Clone with Super Yeti and the Battle Blimp is still really amazing with Eternal Tome. We just need to make a couple of changes, which I'll go through in the video. Heroes, pets, and equipment on the left-hand side. We've got Eternal Tome and Lavaloon Puppet. Feel free to use Rage Gem instead of Lavaloon Puppet. We've got 17 dragons, 4 clone spells, and 1 Super Yeti inside the Battle Blimp, and we've also got a Rage spell to help out. So guys, first stage of the attack is normally going to be sending in your queen with that giant arrow through the base. This is a friendly challenge, and on bases like this with invisibility spell tower in the center of the base, you want to disturb that invisibility spell tower so the Battle Blimp doesn't have any issues later. Then it's a funnel. So one thing I would give you a bit of advice after the Eternal Tome rework, you need to sort of make sure your funnels are really good, because we need those dragons to stay within the Grand Warden's aura. Then we're going to send in the Battle Blimp a bit later than usual, and then try and use the Grand Warden's ability just as that Battle Blimp is about to leave his aura. Then you can have 1 second of invulnerability instead of before. Of course, the Battle Blimp would carry over that invulnerability. You could go across the base, not anymore. You've got 1 second, which isn't much. But as you can see, the Town Hall, we can still reach it. And the key to this is using the clone spells. Because without the clone spells, I think the Battle Blimp is going to sort of fall short. You're going to struggle. But with the clone spells, you can put down a Rage spell, then overlap the 3 or 4 clone spells into the base, making those Super Yeti sort of overlap and go where you want them to. So I think this is the key. Yes, Eternal Tome rework has definitely made using Battle Blimp to take out the Town Hall or Battle Blimp clone attacks a bit more difficult. Obviously, like I've just mentioned, we can't really rely on sending that Battle Blimp all the way across the base. But if we just make a couple of changes to Quad Clone, or just even using the Battle Blimp to take out the Town Hall by itself without any clone spells, we can still make this work. All you need to do is make sure your funnel's really good, so you've got those dragons within the Grand Warden's aura. That doesn't affect the Battle Blimp, it just makes sure that our dragons are getting lots of invulnerability to help them through the base. And then just think back before the rework, when would you send in your Battle Blimp normally? Then all I'd say is just think, no, wait another 5 or 10 seconds to the Grand Warden slightly further into the base, then send in the Battle Blimp, use the Grand Warden's ability just as the Battle Blimp's about to leave his aura, and then wait for it, watching closely, and when the Battle Blimp's destroyed, the Super Yeti comes out, then get ready with your Rage spell and 4 clone spells to overlap the Super Yeti further into the base. It still works really well. This was just a Legend League attack. I did have a perfect day in the Legend League using this strategy, but I've got to be honest, it was quite low down in the Legend League, sort of 5,000 to 5,200, and I didn't come across many strong bases. But as you can see here, we've done the same sort of principle, getting that Battle Blimp to that nasty core area, and we're overlapping the clone spells, and as you can see, that whole central area is gone. And you might also be thinking, well, Moose, you've only got 1 Super Yeti inside the Battle Blimp. I find that works better than a Super Yeti and a Yeti, or just a couple of Yetis and cloning the Yetis. 1 Super Yeti, as long as you can clone it. You don't always need 4 clone spells, by the way, guys. 3 will do. I've got 4 here for full effect, you know, showing you how powerful it can be. But feel free to drop one of those clone spells and maybe have a revive spell and a poison spell instead. But either way, as you can see, guys, 1 Super Yeti is absolutely amazing and I think overpowered. And I have to admit, after the Eternal Tome rework was announced, I was a bit worried about Battle Blimps, the attacks, and a lot of you were as well. I had some comments on my video saying, well, Moose, I can't use Battle Blimp anymore. I think you can. You just need to think about some different things, use the Battle Blimp later, sort of concentrate on getting a really good funnel, and then the clone spells make the Battle Blimp attack a lot easier. It gives you that sort of safety margin, I guess, you know, that if it does fall down short, it doesn't matter, I'll just clone the Super Yetis further into the base and then use the Rage spell as well. So this is another friendly challenge at the end. We're going straight for the compartment below the Town Hall. We don't want to go for the Town Hall this time. And again, we're just sort of sending that Battle Blimp in at the last second using the Grand Warden's ability, and we've managed to take out that absolutely horrible compartment to the left of the Town Hall. Now, on most bases, guys, you're going to do your scouting and you're going to identify a really good area for sort of using 3 or 4 clone spells. Now, remember, I'm using Lavaloon Puppet. You don't need to use that. You can use Rage, but you can use 1 or 2 of the clone spells on Lavaloons as well. Because sometimes you have a Town Hall like on this base where it's just not worth using 3 or 4 clone spells to take out that Town Hall. probably one Super Yeti and one Clone spell, or one Super Yeti and a Rage spell will take out the Town Hall. And I know I have changed my mind a bit. I've sort of said, oh, forget Eternal Tome, use Healing Tome and Rage Gem. But you know what, guys? I can change my mind. I can admit when I'm wrong. You know, I never really said that I thought Eternal Tome was bad anymore. I just thought that, yeah, it's going to be a bit more difficult to use it. But with these little tips that we've gone through today, I think it's totally powerful still. So let me know what you think in the video comments. If you enjoyed the video today, please do like the video. Remember to subscribe for more videos like this. And before we go, a couple of things to remember. Number one, remember to stay hydrated. Number two, remember to practice your funneling. Number three, remember to say hello to Mike the Minion. And number four, do remember on this channel, we do have something called a creator code. That's where you can help support your favorite content creator in-game by using their code before making any purchases. Our code is code Moose. Any support would be amazing. See you later, guys. Bye.